या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। पूज्य माँ भगवती, पूज्य Sri Arvind, you all are the chosen children of our Divine Mother. The challenge that is placed before us by the Divine at present moment is the challenge that Mother confronted lifelong and decisively in the last facet of her life, human life in this birth. So the human body of Mother in the last facet of this challenge got transfigured, and the transfiguration of human body precedes the aim of this yoga, integral yoga, that is transformation of physical being. So two important concepts are so inculcated here, and Mother every moment goes on verifying it. What happens in my body, how this cellular pattern is changed, and in what way it is changed, with what force it is changed, and the objective that is already kept before this is served or not, and served to what extent. That is her own self-examination of this yoga. So we as disciples of the Mother, and we as the disciples who can claim legitimately, who can claim to get ourselves transformed under the perusal of the Mother, under the patronization of the Mother, under the blessing and shelter of the Mother, have to face this challenge too. So we should not run away from it. We should train our mind in such a way that it can digest new relativity, it can digest new phenomenon, and it can digest new energy. The energy with which our mind is motivated is not sufficient for this yoga. The direction of our mind at present as human being is absolutely in wrong direction. Mind is a victim of attachment. Mind is a victim of conditioning. Mind is a victim of reaction. Mind is a victim of urges. Mind is a victim of vital. So it is vital and mental. They are dominating our body. And when process of transfiguration starts within our body, we are also required to be so alert that we can mark the changes which are taking place in our body. And changes means hands will not be changed, legs will be changed, ears and eyes will be changed. Not like that. It is the intensity of the urge, intensity of the attachment. They will be decreased. they will be reduced. And ego of the mind, self-importance, motivation for self-importance, attachment to self-importance, concern with the self-importance, these are all psychological upheavals, psychological ups and downs. They are also changed. And if they are not changed, we are not the passenger, traveler or pilgrim of this march. So every moment we are also supposed to verify our internal geometry that is being changed. And internal geometry is changed, so internal time is also changed, internal space is also changed, internal vacuum is also changed, and internal organs, which are miniature of this Panch Mahabhut, which are miniature of this Brahmand, which are miniature of this cosmos, they are also changed. They are changed because the entire cosmos is changed under the impact of the supramental. It is the supramental that changes the physicality of this earth. Supramental is changing the physicality of this soil, matter. So when matter is changed, the principles of the matter, exploration of the matter, the explorative truth of the particular level of the matter propounded by Einstein is also being changed. So the relativity is changed. So external relativity is also changed and internal relativity is also changed. That is what Mother scientifically puts her own inner movement before Satprem. I am sure the movement has begun. In my body, a typical movement has already begun. How long will it take to arrive at a concrete, visible and organized realization? My realization is not imagery. My realization is not hallucination. It is concrete organization. And who is organizer? Supramental through my psychic. It is my psychic that has become the leverage. And supramental is the supreme. Supramental is the mind of light. So the mind of light transmitted to me is for individual transfiguration. And the supramental descended on the earth in 1956 is for cosmic transfiguration. So matter at both the level, time at both the level and space at both the level are being concretely changed, and this is a movement. This is a movement. I am sure the movement has begun. How long will it take to arrive at a concrete, visible and organized realization? Mother asks this question to herself. When shall I get my programming as such accomplished? And accomplished so as to convince you, so as to present before you as a demonstrative icon. The body that is being changed will be the icon for the entire world, icon for the evolution, icon for the progress, an icon for descent of divinity on the earth individually, universally and cosmically. I don't know. Mother says, I don't know. I don't right now spell it out before you. Which type of movement is going on, I cannot spell it out. I can't define. Something has begun. I assure you, Satprem, something has begun. It seems it's going to be the onrush of the new species. It's going to be onrush of the new species, as if new species, new pattern, new form of humanity. That is Dev Manav. Sri Aurobindo has written in Savitri, demigod. As if demigod is being taking shape. Demigod is being figured out. Demigod is being drawn. The new geometry of the demigod is being drawn within me, and that becomes my movement. New species, the new creation, or at any rate a new creation, or at any rate you may know it, you may define it, you may spell it out, you may experience it or not, makes no difference. Whether your mind is participating in this programming matters least. It is the psychic programming. Mind does not take part in it. And more the mind is passive, more the speed that psychic velocity takes. So mind is to be made passive. Mind is to be sidetracked. Mind is to be made mindless space, because it is new space that is being created. New relativity is being created. A recognition of the earth and a new creation, a recognition of the earth and new creation, a recognition of human body and a new creation. Both the programming are simultaneously going on. What takes place internally in my body takes place externally at the level of the universe and cosmos. At a certain moment, things were too acute. Usually, I don't lose my patience. I am all the while aspiring to figure it out, but without haste, without inquietude. There is no question on my part of any reaction, because my mind is absolutely non-entity now. My mind is absolutely non-entity. It's absolutely passive. I don't lose my patience, but it had reached a point where absolutely everything was as if abolished in my being. Not only my mind has been abolished, my vital has been also abolished, my physical sense also has been already abolished. So I became non-entity. I don't feel pain, I don't feel suffering, I don't feel disease, I don't feel any unhygienic impact on my body. So this is the new pattern which is beyond suffering, beyond misery, beyond pain and beyond disease. So he is bound to be beyond death tomorrow. You know, I couldn't see anything anymore. I couldn't see anything anymore. My all organs are also being changed. It is not that my pattern is being changed. My organs are also being changed. I couldn't hear anything more. I couldn't see, I couldn't hear. But 2 or 3 times I had moments, I had these moments, absolutely marvelous and unique moments, indescribable. It's indescribable, and scenes of construction, as if new construction is being built up within me. Concrete construction means it is the image that is created, new creation is taking place, is not, it is construction. As building construction is as concrete as my new body's construction taking place within me. Huge cities under construction. I can see in the whole world the huge cities are being constructed. New cosmic geometry is taking place. New cosmic architecture is taking place. New cosmic reality is taking place. That I can see. I can experience. Yes, the future wood being built. I no longer heard or saw or spoke, I was there all the time, night and day. I was there in this new city all the time. I can experience concretely the new construction being built up, new world being built up. I am the citizen of the new world. I am the first citizen of the new world who migrated herself from the old world to the new world. I no longer heard or saw or spoke. I was there all the time, night and day. A body without a mind or a vital. What type of body I have? Without a mind or vital. So my vital being has been changed. My physical being has been changed. My mental being has been totally changed. Just those perceptions, the mind and the vital have been instruments to work on matter. Mind and vital are required to live materialized way of living, to live materialized human way of living. But where question doesn't arise for me, when matter is not imperative, when vital is not imperative, because my mind has been quite well in advance not imperative, so I can feel myself totally a non-entity. I am not in this body existing. Still I exist, still I breathe, still my heartbeats are going on. Everything and all the senses, they are working, but without any negative energetic impact of it. Matter. To need it over and over in every possible way. My body is being drawn. My body is being taken ahead. My body is so motivated that it has been pushed from behind. Something is there which pushed me to go on. And go on towards which? Go on towards new creation. Go on towards new entity. Go on towards new organs. As if my organs are also being made new, renewed. Not only from the old stuff, they are overhauled, transfigured, and are prepared to be transformed. Over in every possible way, the vital through sensations and the mind through thoughts. Sensations of my vital are all changed. Functions of my vitals are all changed. Intensity, sensitivity of my vitals, urges of my vitals have already been changed. And thoughts of my mind are also already changed. It has become simple receiver. What directly comes from the supramental through my psychic is being received by my mind. Not process of ideation is there in my mind. Thoughts to need, but they seem to me to be temporary instruments which will be replaced. But I still feel that they are my temporary instruments at present. Now I am marching, I am soaring rather, flying from a pedestal of humanity to the pedestal of divinity. My leverage, magic leverage is suddenly caught and miracle becomes the common rule. That is what Sri Aurobindo has written. Temporary instruments which will be replaced by the other states of consciousness. My all instruments as such will be changed and will be reformed, will be remolded in another consciousness. And another consciousness means it is the psychic consciousness cabined in my body, imprisoned in my body, has been every moment so vast that it can absorb the direct impact and direct force of supramental already descended on the earth. Supramental descended is meant for this. I am the first specimen of the new race, the icon for the new world, an icon for the new creation. You see They are a phase in the universal evolution. I am the one of the imperative aspect of the universal evolution. I am world mother, and as world mother I am giving birth to new world, new consciousness, new reality, new time and space. And they will fall away when they become obstacle as instruments. My present vital, my changing vital, my present mental, changing mental, they also will fall away when they will be totally non-entity. They will be totally like cocoon. They will be totally like residues. They will fall away. That also I know. But temporarily they are now supporting to give birth to my new mind, give birth to my new vital, give birth to my new physical instruments. And so I had the concrete experience of what matter is. I have the concrete experience what matter is. Where science fails, Mother has written this around 62, that I could feel what matter is. What is matter? Matter is nothing but the materialization of the superconscient consciousness. Matter is nothing but the concretization of divinity. Matter is nothing but the concretization of the divine stuff, divine light, divine one and one light, that is white light. That is the supreme light, Varam Rupam Jyoti. The concretization of this supreme light is matter, is the matter of my body and is the matter of the entire cosmos. Is needed as it is by the vital and mind, but without any vital or mind, it is something else altogether. Apparently it seems, and you also might be seeing here the movement, looking to the movements of my body, that something takes place, something takes place, something happens, but I am not led by something that is there. I am led by something that is above, that is supramental. Mind, but without any vital or mind, it's something else altogether. It is something that is absolutely different. I cannot at present, before you spell it out so you can mentalize it. With your mind you can grasp it, is not this definition with me at present. What is going on is also surprising to me. What is going on is also incomprehensive to me. What is going on is still a mystery to me. Altogether, I have had moments. Anything we can humanly feel or see is nothing compared to that. Anything that externally takes place here in terms of my body, I cannot explain it. It doesn't affect me. If you offer me a glass of water, I don't think it drinkable. If you offer me food, I don't feel like eating. I am breathing, but I still feel like not to breathe. The present functions of my normal organs, as medically speaking, they are normal, but I don't feel it inevitable and necessary. So disease is not felt by me as disease, pain is not felt by me as pain, misery, reaction, conflict is not felt by me as it is. So my vital is also differently working, my physical being is also differently working, my mental being is totally working differently. Anything we can humanly feel or see is nothing compared to that. There were moments, absolutely marvelous moments. My time has been changed. Absolutely marvelous moments I can feel. I have ever experienced such marvelous moments in my life up to this 92. But without a thought. But I cannot think of it. Simply I can express before you. I am not thinking on it. But without a thought, and it wasn't seen as one sees a picture. It wasn't seen as one sees a picture. It is being in it. It is not a picture. As we see picture, we see motion, we see figures, we see colors, we see action and reactions on the part of the figures being projected on the screen. No, it is not the object that I am seeing. Seer is different from the seen. Is not reality for me just now. It's not my object and I am not a seeing subject. So this relativity has been completely changed. It is being. I am this. The thing I can perceive becomes the part of myself. The things I can see become the part of my scene. The things I can see and the thing I try to think on it, that thought becomes my atom, thought becomes my cell, action becomes my cell, sensation becomes my cell. Anything and everything that I can perceive externally becomes the part of my cellular pattern. This is what my condition. Marvelous moments, but without a thought, and it was picture it being certain. I have never seen or felt anything so beautiful as that. See, I have never seen in my life the things so beautiful. And things means what? Process of my being, process of my true being, process of my true being from my false being. Process of Maya to Yog Maya. Process of Maya to Yog Maya. Mama Maya Duratyaya, where everything is there, misery, plight, suffering, disease, death. I feel myself to be Yog Maya. And Yog Maya means the supreme energy of the Supreme. The supreme energy of the Supreme. That is Yog Maya. I can feel it. Beautiful as that, and it wasn't felt. It wasn't merely felt by me. It is lived by me. It is lived by me. I don't know how to explain it. Mother also says, I don't know how to explain it to convince your mind. Because where there is no mind with me to explain anything as such, it is only mind which can learn from mind. It is mind that can teach mind. It is mind that can communicate to the other mind. But when I have no mind as such, how can I communicate to you? I am being. I am not feeling. I am living it actually. The body was almost sieve-like there, pores as if the thing, my body is my property, my body is my treasure, my body is my capital, my body is my object. So when object and subject have been totally merged, that is my jeev, my psychic, my soul is constantly merged with the superconscient. Om Tat Sat. So I can live Virat as well as Krishna, the charioteer, simultaneously, unitedly. So Swarat, Samrat and Virat, I can live all three together. It is not the question of my being separate from myself. I am cosmos, I am universal, and I am individual also. So supramental is so working within me and at such a vast level that Satprem, I cannot express it to you. The most wonderful hours ever possible on earth, the time I am living is most wonderful hours ever lived on the earth by anybody. I have had hours, the most wonderful hours ever possible on earth. One might just to show you how upside down everything was. I had rather sharp pain, but when I focus on my diseased body, focused on my this deteriorating body, I start feeling the pain. But when I got myself detached from it, I am absolutely healthy, hygienic, and divine. Simply, Mother does not say that I am divine, but it is up to Satprem to figure it out or to comprehend that she is divine and she is manifesting her divinity in toto, but in miniature before me. I had a rather sharp pain. I remained concentrated, and it seemed the night passed in a few minutes, as if my night passed in a few minutes. Time is so fast that in one moment I can live one age. In one moment I can live 1 millennium. My one moment is so pregnant with the intensity of time that I had never experienced any day, any night, this sort of intensity of time that is being lived by me. A few minutes, and other days I would be concentrated, and now and then I would ask the time. Now and then I would ask the time. I thought I had been like that for hours and hours, and it had been 5 minutes. I can just extend the time. I can expand the time. I can enhance the time. I can motivate the time. I can accelerate the time. So time is not my car. Time is not my controller. I am the controller of the time because I am Mahakal. As we understand by Mahakal, now this is Mahakal. I am timeless. As per the terminology of Sri Aurobindo, I am now timeless. That the eyes of the timeless might look out from time. That is the state Mother is passing at present. You see, everything was, I can't say, upside down, but in a completely different order. I can see the movement of my life, the sensation of my life, the impact of my life is totally put into new order. This is transfiguration at its perfect stage. Satprem writes, this is there, clock time would disappear. This is there, it is the state of the Mother. There, this much Satprem understood. Listening to the whole paragraph with so mysterious concept in terms of our mental receptivity. But they are not concept. They are the self-projections of a new body, self-projections of new supramental body, self-projection of new consciousness, new geometry, and new reality that is taking place within her human body apparently. This is where clock time would disappear into the immobility in motion. This is what the clock time, that is time as it is to us, disappears. And what shape it takes? It appears into the immobility in motion, or appears into the immobility in motion. Immobility is there, but in motion. Earth is moving, planets are moving, but they appear to be steady. So it is this steadiness on the part of all rotating planets. We can feel the existence of stability, not the reality of motion. This has become the condition of time itself too. So my time is not passing. My time is not going on. And I am not becoming victim every moment of the time. It is because of the motion of time that we become the victims of the time. But my time is seized. My time is steady. It's not in motion because I am the controller. I am the controller of this time. Immobility in motion, immobility itself in motion, though it is immobility, but still it is in motion. That is Satprem understood. It is the sense of time I don't understand. Mother says, it is the sense of the time I don't understand. I feel only. I feel only. I know that my body is being accustomed to something else. Now I feel in toto, just to conclude my experience fully, I am just recast by something else. My body is recast by something else. Time no longer has the same reality for me. Satprem, time has no reality for me. And when time has no reality for the mother, so mother achieved and attained to the level of immortality at the age of 92 prior to her declared demise. Prior to her declared demise. Same reality. It is something else. It is very particular. It is an immeasurable present, innumerable present. I can live innumerable present. So many presents at a time. So I am beyond time, beyond space, I am beyond time and beyond timeless too. Time no longer has the same reality. Satprem, time no longer has same reality for it is something else, it is very particular. And then I go to America. Then I go to America. Mother has spoken here America. And you are all Americans. You are all Americans. And then I go to America. I go to Europe. Living in my room, sleeping on my bed, lying down on my bed, talking to you this way. I go to America. I go to Europe. I go to Europe. I go ... anywhere and everywhere I wish. All the time I go to places in India. I visit so many places in India. And all that is work, but so vivid and with such humor. Here things are always covered in a lot of wrappings. It's never the exact thing, but there it is the exact thing. I don't explain certain things so exactly to you. And exactly to you means for your comprehension. I feel, I live, I pass through that concrete experience. It's very interesting. You know, life stripped of the deceptive appearance. Life strips of the deceptive appearance. For me, life is not Maya. For me, life is not Sarparajju Nyaya. For me, life is not appearance only. For me, life is not perishable. For me, life is a concrete treasure of divinity lived at each and every moment of my time because I am the creator of this time. It is something that the cells still don't understand. My cells also don't understand. What is given to them? What is given to them to get recharged? They don't understand. But they know. That also I can realize. They know it. They don't understand. They feel as if they were thrust by force into a new world. they are thirst and forced to enter into the new world. And that will be our condition also tomorrow if we continue our march this way.